Okay guys, today is grouping test day while the wind is nice and down. If it can stay like this for a few hours, we might be able to get back to our 73-yard challenge today. Hopefully, because apparently the wind speed is going to be going up a few notches for Sunday. Anyways, so let's get started. I've already got a target set up. We're going to start with hobby pellets and work our way through. One can, one target. So we're going to be doing a lot of target changing. So we will zoom in for you guys down range here. And I know my camera's sitting a little on a weird angle here too. But we shall do our best there. I got my little makeshifty bipod stand here to help stabilize my shots. I figure about 6 shots per pellet. See how that works out for us. And I'm not touching the sights. We're just seeing what pellet groups the best first. Well, we might have to touch the sights for elevation anyway. We'll see. Alright guys, we've got some Crossman Premier wad cutters, Hades Diablos, 10.34 grain. The wad cutters are 7.4, and I hate to say it, Predator Polymags. Alright, so we're going to start with the wad cutters. These are my last 3 choices. I don't have to buy more pellets. Like, that's going to bug me. I love pellets. This is going to be fun, guys. Alright, so we have 8 different pellets that we've gone through here. Let me get this out of the way before something blows it off. Come on. Okay. Let's start with, I guess it doesn't matter. Let's go to the Ultra Shocks first. Now the Ultra Shocks actually didn't do too bad. Not great, not bad. I mean, there's a tinge of wind out here, but it's really not hitting me sideways at all, or really at me. And I am doing this open sights, so there's always a little bit of plus and minus for error. So the Ultra Shocks are not exceedingly bad, okay? But not perfect, not bad. There may be some hope, we'll see. Now, the RWS Hobbies. There is no way those are going to group in this gun. No way. Premier pointed pellets. Well, that's another disaster waiting to happen. You know, there was a little bit of hope, I guess. It tried, but it failed. The hollow points. Now that was interesting. We had a couple shots that went right over the board. And that's freaky. So we ended up only with 3 in here. And 1 down in the corner. And I'm always aiming at this same spot right here every time with every pellet. I'm always aiming right there at that, just in the bottom edge of the black. Nope, not gonna happen. Alright, super domed RWS. Well, these weren't bad, at least they stayed in the bottom, but you know, even plus or minus error, not gonna happen. Wad cutters. A pellet that you would think should be pretty friendly, and it's not bad actually. I might actually try and sight these ones in a little tighter and see what happens. Now when I do sight this thing in, I'm going to try it at about 5 meters away, just because I am running open sights, and if I can get something to dial in at 5, it's going to dial at 10. But so far, we've got a lot of choices here that just aren't going to happen. But I will try the wads, and I will try the ultra shocks. Now, what was really good were these Hades for the most part. We did get one flyer over here, and we got one down here, but otherwise we got them in here. I'm not too sure, you know, it's quite a bit of a spread, that's the problem, you know. Now the Predators, they seem to have the most hope here, like the ultimate hope. We got 8, we got bullseye, we've got, you know, 3 in the 7s and another one scratching the 8. These have come, I think, really close next to the ultra shocks. I'm going to definitely have to buy some more pellets. However, I am going to try something because I know there's a couple of you out there who know I have some flipping Gamo pellets. Okay? And so I'm going to be nice and I'm going to go grab my Gamo pellets and we're going to try those. So I have to change the battery on my camera anyways. So, instant for you guys. Alright guys, we've got a can of Gamo pellets here we're going to try, and hopefully they don't jam my gun up, because they've done it to a few guns. And yeah, I am not putting the Black Widows through this gun. Those things, they will just put that garbage all over the inside of your barrel. I don't know what that black stuff is, but even the Widows are nasty pellets. Anyway, moving along. Gamo match time. This ought to be interesting. If these actually work, then okay. Let's see what we can do. It's my last option. Two more. Well, at least I have some targets I'll be able to reuse. I'll just put stickers on them. Okay, let's see what the verdict is. Well, you know what? Plus or minus. Plus or minus, I think we're going to try the Gamos to line them up. Oh, I may have to repent severely this weekend at church. I've always had a real hate on for Gamo pellets because I have not found one gun yet that'll run them, and every gun I've tried them in, they've jammed up at least once or twice. However, that being said, let's zoom out for you guys, give you the full close-up. Alright, this is our Gamo target. That is actually pretty darn good. I own this one because I know I jerked the gun. But there is 2 pellets that actually I think made it through there. And we got at least 3 there. Looks like 2 or 3. Anyways, I will actually try the Gamos out a little bit further. At least with this gun. But every other gun I own, this 177, these things either jam them up or, wow, you want to talk about bad. So, Gamo is a contender. I don't think I want to try anything more with those Crossmans. Hades. Oh, the Predators, no. Ultrashock showed a lot of promise. Okay, hobbies are out. The wads are out. Pointed's definitely out. Domed, left the planet. Superdome RWS, not a chance. So, now we've got to play a little bit more elimination here. Take another closer look at everything. Okay. I'm taking out the Ultra Shocks. Gone. We did really good in here. There's a high probability that could have been me or the wind, something. We're down to these 2. Predators are out. They're gone. Okay, so no accuracy. Grouping video only. Grouping test video only. I will work with the Hades, I will work with the Gamos and see which one I can sight in the best. I will do that at 5 meters. It gets me a lot closer and better visual. Open sights. Hey, come on. I'm getting old, guys. I even have my regular glasses on today to see better with. But I'm going to sight it in about 5 meters. And once I can get that done, then I'll slowly move back until I get the best I can out of the gun with open sights. I think I may end up swapping a scope onto this thing yet, though. But that's going to be a while. And it's going to have to be an AO scope. It's not going to be anything with a prefix parallax in it. Those scopes are just driving me nuts. So, Gamo and Hades. Well, you guys can take your votes in the comments below to see which one you think will sight in extremely well. Okay? Now, I will do an accuracy test with whichever one actually ends up winning. I'll do an accuracy test at 5 meters with it, and we'll see how tight of a group they can get. This gun, I'm just going to end up using it, not for paper in the end. I'm going to use it for plinking metal targets and stuff like that, and pop bottles, you know, the usual stuff. So it only has to be, in my world, acceptable enough for that. I have far superior guns in the house, even in 177, that are great for targeting and whatnot, but you know, this is the closest we've gotten. So, you know, I mean, I got this Stoeger at Canadian Tire. So if you are in Canada, I mean, you can take my results any way you like, okay? No 2 guns are alike, but you're definitely going to have to try a variety of pellets. But So go online to Air Gun Source, go online to DL Air Guns, because one does carry a larger variety than the other. One carries pellets that the other one doesn't, and so on. These are the two companies I deal with the most. There's many other companies out there you can go to as well if you want, but buy a selection of different brands and types of pellets, and I probably wouldn't suggest exceeding 11 grain. In fact, the 10.34, 10.36, that would be the maximum weight of pellet you would actually want to run in this gun, like top end. In fact, I think an 8 grain would be extremely suitable. So try and stay, you know, within that area as far as weights go. Otherwise, you just slow the gun right down, and you know, you don't want that either. But anyways, so that's our results. So stay tuned for the next video after I've played with these pellets, and you know, we'll see which one we can dial in the best with. So catch you on the next one.